Guys, just doing one more video for your statistics DI, and this is about doing a reference list or bibliography. So in the higher levels of high school, you shouldn't just be doing an assignment and just having your own results there. You should be finding research to support your findings, to show that other people have achieved similar findings to you. Okay, and reading those articles could also give you some suggestions as to what you can put into your analysis to suggest why you got the results that you got. I didn't show that in the analysis here, because if I did that, people are just going to copy what I said. Like, you have to, after you've restated what your results show, you need to go into why you think you got these results. And you can support that with the references that you've found. But how do you actually reference? You need a reference list. Obviously, I get a lot of students coming to my classes and they know to do a reference list, but a lot of people don't know how to do in-text references. So what an in-text reference is this. This shows that you've just made a statement that was not from your mind. Okay? You found something online that suggests something, and you're using it to agree with some of your statements to support why you're having a certain hypothesis. But this in-text reference here shows that this is based on existing research. This shows that this whole sentence is a statement that really came from somewhere else, from online. So whenever you make a statement that's not your own work, you have to have an in-text reference to show it wasn't your own work. Otherwise, if this didn't exist here, you're saying that this existing research, that came from you, which it did not. You're a Year 10 student, you're not a scientist, okay? So how do we generate in-text references and a reference list entry, which I haven't shown yet? So I'm going to go references, start the list here, dash, and so how do you do a reference list and reference entry? This is the website that I want to reference, and here I've got another example of another reference that I could possibly use. The best place is to go my bib, not my BB, my bib. Open that website. Why is there? I want to show it from scratch. New reference. New reference. Enter the website. I want to start from scratch. Harvard, Australia. So the style that you should use is Harvard, Australia. Save. New reference. Go to the website that you wanted to reference. So Control C, Control V. Search it. It's generated the reference for you here. Click that. Save it. And it puts it into your assignment. Okay? Now, the in-text citation is what you put into the text. Copy bibliography entry. So this is on a page online. If you want to put it into your reference list, you go dots, copy bibliography entry, and then I don't need the dash. Paste it there. Now I'll put the dash, sorry. Paste it there. That's what should go in the reference list. What do we put into the text? Well, you go to the dots again, and then you go copy in-text citation. That's copied onto your onto your clipboard on your computer. And let's say I wanted to say that this sentence here came from this website. I would go Control V, and that's what the reference would be. Obviously, it's not where I was talking about, so I'd delete here. But that is how you would do an in-text reference. Okay, let's practice again. Let's pretend this sentence here came from me reading this website. So I'm going to need an in-text reference for this. So what I'll do, Control C, go back to my bib, make a new reference, make sure it's Harvard, Australia setting. Paste the website. Save it. That's there. Okay. So to put it into my bibliography, copy bibliography entry, paste it underneath. Also make sure it's in alphabetical order, which it is, because Z is last in the alphabet. How do I get the in-text reference? Copy in-text citation. And I'm pretending that this first statement in my conclusion came from that website. Control V. Okay, so in-text reference, and then the matching bibliography or reference list entry. Okay, if you didn't know what a bibliography is a bibliography is the list of all of the materials that you've read outside of the task that you've contributed to the task. But that can include stuff that you've read but you haven't actually referenced or talked about in your assignment. So a reference list means that you're actually using everything, whereas a bibliography, you might have just read some of these entries, okay? So that is how you do in-text references, and the reference list at the end, or bibliography as some people call it. Finishing off some formatting here, there's my appendices, references, conclusion, discussion with suggestions as to what else you could talk about, analysis showing the repeat or reiteration of the main results, but then leading you on to encourage you to look online to see if you have some references that also support your findings. This is the graphing section of the DI, data displays. This is the measures of spread section, measures of center section, which make up the maths calculation section. This is the methods section, and this is the introduction with one in-text reference. Alright, so that completes my demonstration videos for the Year 10 Statistics DI. Hopefully that helps you out. I'll see you in the next one.